Yes, hello, candidates. I welcome you to our next lesson. Make sure you are attentive. Make sure you are free from any noisy place so that you can get what I'm going to talk about. We are going to talk about formation of African Union. But before we talk about it, I left you with my activity. Hope you wrote it very well and you passed. So compare with my answers I have here. Our first question was, name 2 presidents of Uganda who have ever hosted OAU meeting. 1, Idi Amin Dada, remember him? That was 1975. Then Yoweri Museveni, that was 1990. Number 2, where were headquarters of OAU? You can give me a country, which is Ethiopia, or you can give me specific city, which is Addis Ababa. 3, why do you think OAU failed to achieve some of its objectives? It was formed to promote unity. It was formed to eradicate colonialism and others. Now, but it failed to achieve some of its objectives. Why do you think? Some of the reasons are here. I know you have many there, and you're right. But among them, we have it lacked funds to run its activities. Also, OAU lacked a peacekeeping force to maintain peace in Africa. That's why you see we still have civil wars. Number 4, give 2 ways OAU benefited Africans. That question required you to give how Africans gained from the presence of OAU. 1, it united Africans. 2, it ended colonialism. We no longer have colonialism in Africa, so that is it's a benefit to Africans. Then it helped in setting up regional economic groupings. As I told you, we have East African Community is working. We have ECOWAS, it is working, and the rest. So it helped in setting up regional economic groupings. Lastly, what title was given to the head of Secretariat? That is Secretary General. So I think that is the activity I gave you, and you have cross-checked. Where you failed, you do corrections. So today, our new lesson, we are going to talk about formation of African Union now, which is AU in short. Remember the other one was OAU, which was Organization of African Unity. Now, we are saying organization, we are talking about African Union. Not unity, but union. So that U stands for union. So, at the end of this lesson, I expect you to know reasons why AU was formed, to list down presidents who started African Union. So, I expect you to do that. Here it is, African Union, which is in short AU, or which is in short AU. So, when was this AU formed, or what you call African Union formed? It was formed in 2002 after dissolving OAU. In other words, now we are talking about in the era of African Union, but not OAU. There's a reason that's why OAU was changed and it became AU, or it became African Union. As you know, OAU was formed a long time ago, 1963. But by 2002, some presidents sat down and transformed or changed it, and they called it African Union. A reason is well stated here. Why it was changed from OAU to AU, that OAU was replaced with African Union in order to create a stronger organization that would meet Africa's modern challenges. What do I mean? The challenges, some of them that were facing Africa by that time, 1963, up to 1990s there, are not the same challenges we are facing today. For example, by that time, there was no terrorism. But today, terrorism is on a high rate in Africa. even outside Africa. So they wanted to create a stronger organization, stronger than OAU, which means that would be in position to meet all sort of problems of Africa in modern days. So that's why I was saying was replaced with OAU in order to create a strong organization that would meet Africa's modern challenges. That's why OAU was replaced with AU. And how was it formed? It was first proposed by this president of Libya, who was called Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, the former president of Libya. They had organized a meeting for OAU in Libya, so he brought that idea of transforming OAU to another body, which they never had a name. So for him, he suggested that they would form an organization which is called United States of Africa. That was Gaddafi's proposal. Gaddafi proposed for the formation of United States of Africa, which organization would be having one government, which means with one president, with one maybe vice president, like the way you see United States of America, with one army, with one parliament, and one currency. That was Gaddafi's proposal. But that proposal, and most African leaders never supported it, but they agreed with him to change from OAU to African Union. But with formation of one of United States of Africa, they disagreed with him and proposed those different countries to remain independent, but under one organization uniting all African countries. Therefore, we see AU being formed. So that AU was formed, as you said, in 2002. That was now another meeting which was held in Durban, South Africa. So who are those presidents who attended that meeting and led the formation of African Union? That is now Durban in South Africa. Here they are. We have the country, we have the president. Gaddafi still was there. We have our own Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of Uganda. Then we have the president of South Africa by then, who was Thabo Mbeki. Then Tanzania, Benjamin Mkapa. Senegal, Abdoulaye Wade. Kenya, Daniel Arap Moi. Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe. Then Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. Those are presidents who sat in South Africa in the meeting in Durban, chaired by Thabo Mbeki, who was the president of South Africa. So in that meeting, they agreed to transform OAU to become African Union. So it was officially launched in 2002. Therefore, today, we are talking about African Union, but not Organization of African Unity. As you have seen, it was changed officially in South Africa in 2002. Therefore, now African countries are under one organization, which is African Union. And we look at the reason why OAU was changed. So here are reasons why African Union was formed in 2002 by the president we talked about. Well written here, what we can read through: to promote democracy and good governance, to promote regional bodies, to promote development in Africa, support and defend African interests, to improve the standards of living in Africa, to promote and protect human rights, promote trade, to promote cooperation with fellow African countries or with other international countries, then to enable regional bodies work better, which means better than the time of or AU. So those are the reasons, call them objectives, call them aims, why OAU was formed. Okay? So we have, before I finish, here is an activity which I want you to attempt in your books. Make sure it is well written. I don't like poor handwriting. In good cursive, you remember, don't print. We want cursive. Don't forget that. So our number one says, In which country are the headquarters of AU today? 2. Who was the first chairperson of African Union? Number 3, give one reason why OAU was formed. Name the president of Libya who proposed the formation of African Union. Then, in which year was African Union officially launched? So, that's what I have for you today. Keep safe, remain at home, don't just move randomly, begin roaming around. You can easily contract coronavirus. So we stop here. Thank you very much for listening.